Warning, this is not intended to diagnose, treat, or prescribe any disease, disability, or disorder you might have. Please do two things before putting any of the information in this video to use. As this is not medical advice, it is only pure information, and I'm never going to claim I'm a doctor or claim to prescribe anything, as I am not about I try to be as little about quackery as possible. 1. Consult your healthcare professional and make sure you get both their consent and willingness to work with you. If you don't, then never go any further past this warning. 2. For those who listen and acquire their healthcare professional's consent and willingness to work with you, get allergy and sensitivity tested for any and all of the foods, substances, supplements, or extracts I may refer to. If you don't heed these warnings, follow these two pieces of medical advice, I will not be responsible for any of your actions. You have been thoroughly warned, and you have been advised. Don't try this shit at home. Take care. On to the video.
What's up, guys? Wes, Shut Public Average, recording live. I'm gonna teach y'all a little something today. I would normally use this with a brewer, like the Farberware coffee pot, you know, to brew it. But the start of it, anyway, what I'm gonna show you via mason jar infusion method. My personal medicinal hot toddy. If you have an empty tea bag that you order off the internet, and you put a few pinches each of Neem, Jin Yin Hua, or also known as Lonicera Japonica, which is also referred to as Asian or Japanese honeysuckle, and a little bit of Echinacea and a little Neem and a little Osha Root, a few pinches of each into that tea bag. And you get you get a few of these, at least two of these Sleepytime Sinus Soothers. That's respiratory comfort from Tulsi and nettle. Tulsi is holy basil. It's got a lot of polyphenols in it. And the polyphenols, it's an adaptogen and it's high polyphenol. It's the adaptogen out of the, it's one of the two species of basil that are adaptogenic. One of them has two varieties of Tulsi, and then one species has just one variety. And they use all three of them together in Ayurveda. Organic India sells both of them together in a blend, an even blend. Organic India sells amazing holy basil products, but yes, it's adaptogenic, high polyphenol. It helps with respiratory and helps with your immune support. And it's just all around, it's really awesome. I'm about to show you. I just got the electric kettle finished. I'm getting 4. I had 3 in the peppermint tea bags by Celestial Seasonings. Both of these are Celestial Seasoning products out of the highest caliber. If you're sensitive to mint, I understand. You don't have to make it like this. Just find you another recipe, or like a homemade cough syrup or something. I'm about to show you. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a few drops of lemon juice in a bottle. It's best to get it fresh out the fucking lemon, but this is the best I can do. Yeah. Don't worry, be happy. Let's see, just a little. It was more than a drop, but still, just a little, very little splash. 2 splashes like that will work. Then you get your purified water, is to drink, to cook with, and to brew things with. It's paramount. Anyways, it's cool down in there. It'll start out like that. Move that shit around. This is a. All that. Oh. 3 butter knives and 2 big spoons. The spoons, scooping part down. And just hold it and just slowly pour that in. over the utensils. Slowly. Hold. Don't worry, folks. About that much, folks. And then what you do next is you take the spoons out, you rinse them gently. I mean, you just rinse them lightly. You just rinse them like that. You take all but one butter knife out. You just rinse all of them off like this real quickly, and just stir it around. The next little trick I'm about to teach you is how to part of the sweetening. Instead of using raw honey or whatever, you can use a splash of raw honey if you want. Just a little drizzle. But what you really want to do is work on your glycemic load, right? I gotta get me something to blow my nose. Wasn't good enough. Here we are back where we were before. Nice little trick here. See? And then stevia. Wondering if we ought to stay or head on out the door. Just once. Can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Why we never last so very long? What are we doing wrong? Just once. A little out of rhythm with my left foot for obvious reasons. Okay, since that's really well infused, what you do next is just strain that, just pour that off, liquid off of them. Down the hatch. Trying to find a way to finally make it right. Make this magic last for more than just one night. Now, instead of doing this is my mistake I almost made. Get one of the spoons you already used, instead of getting another one out. Hold the tea bags up in there. Use that spoon to press them together. Get that liquid out of there. Do is get you some purified water. If it's cooled, and swirl around in there and infuse them warm tea bags into that cool water. See that? See that? See that? So look at the color already changing into it. That's some infusion. Now you're getting a little mild adaptogen action in here, but Tulsi's one of the few adaptogens that are worth the shit to take while you're sick. As long as you don't go ham with it. Same with astragalus and reishi mushroom with a little bit of eleuthero on the side. To me, I start out with about a few of these Ricolas. Ricola's some good shit. Now, if you want to, you can use a few of the originals and a little of the honey lemon Echinacea formula. That works very well into this. Just watch. Can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? And this is part of the sweetness. So you're getting a medicinal herb infusion to it that soothes the throat and whatnot. Swirl them babies around and make sure they dissolve. It's like taking peppermint tea and it's like taking candy cane lane tea and putting a piece of candy cane stick in it. And sweet like that. That's another trick I do when I get candy cane lane. Woo! The menthol in there's good as shit, son. Woo! Oh, that's some heavenly. The vapors from this shit, it's just opening me up already. So that's what you do. You just infuse them together. Let's see if I can handle one of these big boys down in there. But that's what you do. You get a, if you wanted to add the additional neem, small bit of echinacea, you just get a separate tea bag and get a few 2 to 3 pinches each of neem, echinacea, Osha Root, and Japanese honeysuckle, Lonicera Japonica, and infuse with these. Make sure these are dominant though, in that ratio I just gave you. You take the tea bag out, you pop these babies in there, shake it around, get them vapors up. Oh, I'm not sniffling like I was. This shit will open you up. And then once you're ready, once you feel ready, you got enough of these babies. If you feel these are dissolved in here enough, here's what you do. Well, I use this, well anyway, fuck it. What you do is you wash your hand, wash both hands, rinse them off thoroughly afterwards. Get that shit in there. And if you want to counterbalance the effects of the chamomile and all that so you don't have a sedative action, get you some black tea or green tea with it. Like matcha or something, really good for you. And what you got next is very simple. Got something to counterbalance some of that sedative quality. You just pop that in there, swirl that shit around, dissolve it till you're ready, till you get it dissolved enough.